Welcome back to Racing to Win. Time to preview race number 10 at Sha Tin on Sunday afternoon. And it's a Class 3 1400 metres with some good form underneath the belt of Happy Fun, who is a winner of his last start, beating Cot Campbell. Lao Enlightenment goes in fresh, Super Wise, Follow Me, Charizard. They've all been running around a couple of times this season so far. Precious Ship, Happy Force goes in fresh, a front-running type. We go down the page to old Star Majestic, the 9-year-old. And then towards the bottom, the very impressive Ezra, up in grade for the very first time into Class 3, and Smart Charade down the bottom. Now, Happy Force has been back and forth to Chunfa quite a lot, and he goes into the race fresh. For Keith Young, drawn barrier number 4, and he's generally right up on the speed, Tom.
He certainly is, but Super Wise with Alfred Chan with that £10 claim is likely to cross him here. Happy Fun, he's got gate number 13, and he's normally right up on the pace as well. So if he can get across, he'll get a nice run on the outside there. Everyone's joy to be handy. Precious Ship, Ezra, who had gate 3 last time out and had that beautiful passage along the inside, certainly not going to get it this time. And gate number 12 for up in grade.
Here is Follow Me as the first one we're going to have a look at. He didn't have much luck at his last start. Should get a nice run from barrier 6 as well. He looks one of the main chances and goes really nicely here. Look, you can see the hold he's under. He goes well, Follow Me. This will be his 3rd run for the season. Happy Force, he's been up in Chungfar as we saw it, seen up there. He's another horse who's been working really nicely recently. Again, barrier 4, he'll be on this pace. I think there's going to be a bit of pace for him. But he does like to lead, and we saw that at the back end of last season. And Ezra, this horse has improved a lot since last season. He's been gelded, and his work's been really good. He's under a really good hold here once again. Did win nicely last start, but as you say, it's going to be a bit tougher this time.
Yeah, it was a terrific win last outing when he really lengthened the final furlong. Let's have a look at Happy Fun. He'll be up the front end. He was on this occasion at 1400 metres, drew gate 1. He's got barrier 13, so it's a little tougher and trickier, going up £3 as well. Yeah,
I was just going to mention he's only going up £3 here to take him to that 133 mark, but he was able to get all favours in front. Good front-running win. He's had a quiet barrier trial since, because this was going back to the 15th of September, so been away for a little bit. He's had plenty of time between runs, but Danny Shum's team is just going great guns at the moment. Just gate 13, how much work he has to do to get across.
Yeah, and also Happy Force, we know he likes to lead as well, so there's going to be a bit of pressure there.
Yeah, he's drawn 4 and he's drawn wider out, so he may have to charge across in front of him. Beauty Loyal. What do we do with Beauty Loyal? 18 starts so far, just the 1 win. That was at the back of last season in Class 4. 14 goes for just some minor placings in Class 3.
You can see where he is here. He's in that checkered cap behind him there. He's come from quite a long way back, and he's ended up ducking down to the inside there to Aldo de Mar from gate number 12. And he actually made up a little bit of ground over the concluding stage. Went round relatively short, 6.8, 5.6 in the get-out stakes, but he did make ground.
Yeah, and it wasn't a bad run from him as well. He's definitely another chance. Barrier 9, a little bit tricky, but he comes from the back. Interesting to see his dad, Singapore Sling.
Yeah, Singapore Sling runs earlier on in the day, of course. One of the horses that often goes around underestimated and at a big price is Great Treasure. He's in fabulous form at the moment. He brought that through from last season. Charizard's a very similar type, a get-back, charge home. Star Majestic probably, I think, will be better suited when he gets back to Happy Valiant. Precious Ship, I thought he might have come on a little bit more this season, but he's yet to do it.
Yeah, really good run here from Great Treasure. He's a hard one to have from track work because he's a sweater. You see him really sweating in the mornings.
Don't look at me when you say that, Paul.
But he ran really well, and Charizard ran well. They'll both get the races run to suit, I think.
Yeah, there will be some pace to run out.
Yeah, there will be, certainly, and he'll attack the line strongly.
All right. Is this the horse to hold out late? Ezra, as you pointed out in the speed map, Tom, had a good draw here, sat behind the pace, drawn a touch wide. I think he's got more than 1 or 2 strings to his bow. I think Karras can just sit back. We're on the A course, hope for pace, peel wide, and see whether he can reel them in.
There's going to be no shortage of pace with those horses like Happy Force right up the front, Super Wise, and Happy Fun coming across. So if he gets back, if he's in a nice position with some cover, and he might be able to get out and get rolling in the straight and finish off.
He definitely looked like a class above, just the way he lengthened that last sort of from the 150 to the 50. So does he go on top, Paul?
Yeah, he's on top for me. I think he looks really hard to beat. Follow Me looks ready to win as well. And then the 2 leaders, Happy Force and Happy Fun, in on minor placings. But I think Ezra will win.
Looking for a little bit of value in this final race. I'm going at number 9, Everyone's Joy, a winner of 2 from his 3 starts. He's had a few issues coming into this, but I think he can go close here, number 9, to beat 4 Follow Me, who was desperately unlucky last time out. Charizard will run on, and Happy Fun. So 9, 4, 5 and 1.
All right, 9, 4, 5, 1 from Tom. Interesting tip there, Everyone's Joy. So before we get the best bets and long shots, the stats revolve around Francis Loy and his efforts on the turf so far.
He's going really well with his 32 runners. He's had 6 winners, 4 thirds, so 10 out of the 32, the 19% win rate there. And I've got all 4 of these horses in my numbers, actually. Winston's Lad, I really like. Highly Proactive, Valiant Dream, and Golden 60. I think will win that one.
Yeah, interesting. Valiant Dream was trump for that race, so... yeah, might be onto something there, Paul. Just the 4 runners. Right, the best bets.
Yeah, it's one of those Francis Loy's ones for me, and it's Winston's Lad. He's really well rated, this horse at the moment. Was rated 1 off 75. He's rated 60. I think he's ready to win. Race 2, number 2, Winston's Lad. And my long shot is in race 7, number 5, Lockheed. He meets a lot of these horses better at the weights and has got a good fresh record, and the stable's flying. So race 7, number 5. The play will be in Winston's Lad's race, along with Quadruple Double and the Asian Blitz.
Rightio, 1 Francis Loy best into another one. It's Golden 60, race 9, number 11, Golden 60. Vincent O might put up a couple of pounds over there, but he'll be tough to beat. The value bet in the last with Everyone's Joy, the 4-year-old by Reduced Choice. 3 starts, 2 wins. He has run second in Class 3 before. Race 10, number 9, and the play will involve it around Highly Proactive there with Classic Unicorn Meridian Genius in a QQP race 4.
All right, I'm going to go with Epta Wins. I think it's a tough race, but on an each-way basis. Epta Wins, race 6, number 4 for Blake Shin is my best up to the 1,400 metres. My long shot, race 7, number 13, E-Star. Mr Croissant and Co will be hard to beat. This guy for lightweight, I think, can be very competitive and at a price. So 7.13, the long shot. My play will be earlier on in race, or actually later on, race 9. Flying Thunder, Gold Chest, Golden 60. So I like the 2 and the 11. I'm going to throw Gold Chest in there. I think he can recapture something similar to his win from 2 back. So 2, 8 and 11. So that's it. We're done and dusted for another edition of Racing to Win, but obviously it's an early start, 12:15 tomorrow Hong Kong time.
Yeah, 12:15 for the first. Some great racing coming up, the Premier Bowl. It's going to be fascinating to see how Pakistan Star and I Victory comes back, and then into Beauty Generation later.
I have to get up half an hour earlier to eat my cornflakes and get into it, so looking forward to it. And it's good to see all the big boys that come out to play here tomorrow. Some Beauty Generation. Can he keep going?
Yeah, do you think Pakistan Star can win first up, Paul?
I've got him in the numbers. I reckon he's a really interesting horse, so hopefully he can for the connections.
Yeah, I think he and I Victory certainly create a lot of interest, as does Waikuku against Beauty Generation. But some fantastic racing at Sha Tin. We look forward to your company trackside. Good night.
Good night.